What separates bad films from good films from great films, and great films from masterpieces? Hi, my name is Sam, and I really like movies. So much, in fact, that I decided to make this YouTube channel. And in case you couldn't tell, horror's my poison of choice. Sure, other genres are okay, but horror's always had a special place in my heart. It's always stuck with me in a way that other genres were never able to. Sure, there's tropes and certain themes that are similar amongst movies, but for the most part, horror has always been incredibly innovative when it comes to storytelling. While sure, I do like my fair share of action movies and a good thriller, but you always have a good idea of what you're getting into. I was talking with someone and we were talking about horror as a genre, and he mentioned that he didn't like horror, and I started asking him, I was like, well, why? What don't you like about it? And he said, well, you know, once you've seen enough horror movies, you've seen them all. You gotta be freaking kidding me. You couldn't be further from the truth. Once you've seen enough romance movies, you've seen them all. Once you've seen enough superhero movies, you've seen them all. But horror? If I walked you into a theater and bought you tickets for a movie and told you nothing besides it's rated R and it's a horror film, you'd have a better chance of guessing the distance from the surface of the sun till the next Avatar movie comes out than guessing anything that's gonna happen in the movie. Horror has always been on the bleeding edge of innovative storytelling and cool stories overall. Which of course doesn't immediately make it an amazing genre. In fact, it is more often than not the reason why certain films aren't received nearly as well as they should be. But the people who are experimental with it, and when it just works, it's just beautiful. I've danced around it long enough. What's the point of this channel? My goal in life is to own a production studio and make movies.
He's out of his fucking mind, Joel.
All right, maybe you're right, but sincerely, I hope that one day that I'll be able to have someone else look at my work and call it a masterpiece, not just in reference to, oh, this is like your masterpiece, this is the best work you'll ever be able to do, but that one of my movies is considered a masterpiece within the genre, just as a movie, which is nice and all, but dreams without plans are just dreams. And so my plan right now is this YouTube channel. I'm going to analyze and dissect everything good and bad with a bunch of different horror movies, and in doing so, hopefully gain the tools that I need to be able to make my own movies and make good movies. Also, just a little housekeeping note, the channel did used to be called Rosewood Horror. I decided to change it because it was really hard whenever I tried to tell someone else the name, like, hey, what's the name of your channel? Rosewood Horror. Rosewood, huh? Like it was super unclear. Last Minute Productions, super good name. A name that honestly I was saving for my production studio, but I see no reason why I can't use it here. For now, this has been Last Minute Productions. Check out my other videos and consider subscribing. You would be greatly appreciated.